Hello everyone, this is Dotman, and this is turn 31 of the Vulcan sector, Mentor versus Midshipmen series. And, let's see, the privateers want to talk perhaps, and this other message from the crystals to everybody, talking about some tactical stuff. I wonder if I wasn't supposed to be included in this, but it's like he's sending some diamond flames my way. That'll be a problem. I don't have ships capable of sweeping web mines, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Scoreboard. The privateer has just built an insane number of ships. Tons of them. But looking at this military score, it's not as high. These guys build little ships, so I don't think he's putting high-tech stuff. I think they're mostly Mark IV MBRs, which is fine for robbing. But so one of my goals is going to be to avoid putting myself in a position where I can get robbed by this massive fleet. Everybody else has done pretty good. I've done okay, not great. I've got 33 warships, not nearly as many Virgos as I should have. We're about to hit the ship limit next turn, which is why I'm looking through this. I should have at least, 10 more Virgos than I have right now, but I don't. So, yeah, we're going to hit the ship limit, and this priority point stuff is going to start happening, and I'm not quite sure how this is going to play out. Obviously, this Fed player has a ton of priority points, so he's going to be able to build pretty much whatever he wants. I don't have that many. A Virgo is going to take 11 or 12 of these or something like that every build. So I need to get some more. This player has a ton too, the Crystal player, so but he has very few ships. So he's going to need those priority points to build more ships. So we'll see what we can do. Looking at the star map then, of course these are all the midshipmen coming to get me. I have a small combat fleet extending down in this direction to take this space. And hopefully get some kills, get some priority points, get some territory. The privateers are, of course, based over here, have taken this section. They have a large number of MBRs stationed here. They have a large number of MBRs stationed here. But he can't really make inroads into me right now because these ships are unable to sweep. They only have X-ray lasers. Some of them have low-tech torps. But even with the Mark IVs, he can't very well countermine me due to my mine-sweeping from fighters' ability, which I've stationed ships to do. So even if he drops minefields, they should get swept pretty quickly. Presumably a combined effort by a lot of these would be able to take them down, but hopefully I can try to hold them off. We'll see what he tries to do. So my strategy then is going to be to play defensively, of course, try to hold what I got as long as I can, and extend out where I can to get kills. So I'm not going to extend out this way. Attacking the privateer now would be foolish. It'll just put me in a position for him to rob me. It's easiest for him to do over planets because I have no way to decloak these meteors. So anytime I try to take a planet, he's going to grab a couple of my ships, and that's a sure way to lose. So the strategy then, I think, for me will be to try to extend down here and maybe up this way, away from the privateer player, forcing him basically to either coordinate with the other players for fuel resources and stuff to get his ships around here, or to make direct attacks, which I think I'll be able to repel. The other races, the rebels, have heavy carriers heading in this vicinity, and that's a problem. I may be able to take them, but it's going to cost me to do so, and I don't want to expend that kind of... that's a losing proposition for me at some point. And of course the crystals are down here and sending those diamond flames up they were talking about. I don't see them right now. Yeah, they're kind of far away, so I got a while. But if he is able to deploy web mines up here, I'll need ships to sweep them, because I can't sweep those with fighters. Other than that, this is the Birdman space. He got off to a really good start, but then he drops, so not too much is happening there. I wonder if he gave his ships to the privateer player. That's why he's... No, I guess not. He just dropped a little earlier than most, or than I thought. Otherwise, we've got a number of Fed players, and they are probably going to swing this thing. If they're able to launch attacks, like, look at this guy. He's got Missouris and Kitty Hawks stationed right here. Now, if they can get their fuel logistics together to be able to make strikes into me, those are going to be difficult to repel. He can upgrade his beams to sweep my mines, and I'd have to interdict his ships to do that with my ships to prevent him, since he'll be mine sweeping with beams, not counter mining. And that could be trouble. So, ringside seats, that's funny. So we'll see what we do, what we can do here. I'll try to give him a good fight anyway. 3 VCRs this turn. I looked at these before I played. I took out a little B-200 from the Cyborg, and I took a couple of planets. So pretty good turn for me. Up 2 planets. I built 4 ships, but I don't think any of them were Virgo. If we look at my fleet composition right now, this is generally good, except for the fact that I have far too few of these. I would want to have at least 5 more, probably more like 10 more Virgos, a couple more Geminis, and a few less Cobals. But this is what we ended up with because of this privateer threat, so we'll make the best of it. Let's start going through the starships here relatively quickly. This guy's just sitting on the home world. Where am I going to send him? What do I need? I need Mali. I need Mali. I don't have much of anything up there. So I guess I'm going to send him up this way. LDSF, empty. Bring some clans somewhere. I could move some minerals around. I really need to think about where I need my minerals, which is at my star bases. Specifically this star base to build high-tech Virgos. So I'm going to send him, I think, also up here to get some Mali off this planet that my Merlin will convert. Do I still have a... I do not have an LDSF currently serving this starbase. I need to get one back down there. I should have 2. Oh, I lost that one up there. That's right. Oh, I've got one up here already, so I'm going to use that one to ferry back. I'm going to send this one back down to this sector. I'm going to load them up with clans as I do that. To bring more down. Always bring clans out. So we'll bring some clans down to that starbase right now. That's a pretty good move. Gemini's building fighters. We'll transfer these off to one of my Virgos and build more this turn. This Cobalt has brought some money back. Very good. Making money. Making money. Need some, wow, no fuel on this ship. At least give it 1 and set it to Minesweep. I built a Lady Royale, so let's get some clans on here to make some money for me. Very good. And a Patriot. So I'm going to load this Patriot up with some gas, load him up with some fighters, which I just transferred to a Virgo. Alright. And I believe I'll send him up this way. He should be able to maybe do some stuff for me up there. I don't know, all these planets are really kind of far away. Not quite sure where I want to send him yet. Maybe I'll send him down here. This seems to be my main avenue of attack. So I'll send him down this way. Good. Alright, next ship. My Cobalt is just taking a planet. That planet's an amorphous planet. This planet is an enemy planet. And there's a couple Falcons here. That's a good planet to take. Can I get there? No. No. So let's go and hit here. And there's no enemy ships that I really need to worry about in the vicinity, with the exception maybe of this Opal, if he can get in here. But he can only carry 19 torps if he drops some mines. So that's good. Next. LDSF has clans. I'm going to drop those here for now. I'll use attack ships to take these planets back, not freighters. And I'm going to beam up. I'd like to beam up some Mali, but I don't have any. So let's make all these supplies into Mali this turn. And I'll wait a turn to bring this ship back. Very good. Gemini is making fighters. Does his Patriot not have any? Good. So I'll transfer 30 to the Patriot. I'll transfer 10 to the Starbase. And He's going to try to load fighter minerals, but he won't build any because there's no supplies. That's fine, I'll wait till next turn. This Patriot... Oh, I'm short of fuel on this planet, huh? Pretty badly. What have I got here? Cobalt? Let's see what's going on at this planet. I've got a Cobalt with some trip, and I've got an LDSF with nothing. So what I'm going to do is beam up all the minerals off this planet, and transfer this stuff to the LDSF-2, and I'm going to send the LDSF back to the homeworld, and I'm going to take my Cobalt and drive him up here to bring some fuel. Very good. So back to this planet, I'm going to take some of this off of the, some fuel off of the LDSF here, because he'll be able to refuel from the Cobalt next turn. I'm going to send him out after one of these planets, perhaps. Orb 9, mission kill, in case he's interdicted by something. Very good. On to the next ship. Already did the homeworld. These guys I'm going to hold tight for right now. I'd like to build some torpedoes. What have I got going here? Yeah, I can build some, right? Really just need money. I bought some minerals with me. So I can build 50 with all the mega credits there. Let's do that. And my Virgos are minesweeping out to 150 light years, and that should be sufficient to prevent counter mining in this whole area. I may need to send something up here at some point, but I don't think this nebula can really engage here very well, which is good for me. So I need to think about where I want to lay minefields to prevent any kind of influx into my territory. As long as he can't refuel, I should be good. So maybe I'll go right here and lay another one, overlapping all this area. That'll be helpful. He's set to tow. I don't want him to tow. I'll set him to minesweep just to detect any enemy minefields. These guys should be set to minesweep. Minesweep, very good. Some more fuel on board there. And because I really don't want these meteors to get in here and get at my Virgos. Alright, this is fine for now for this planet. Maybe I'll let the supplies rack up a little more this turn. Next, Cobalt brought some clans with which to repopulate this planet. Very good. I'm going to hold position right here for now. This guy's on anti-mine duty in this vicinity. Very good. Seeing if it's worth bringing him to a planet to build fighters, but these planets are not really very populated. This guy's doing kind of the same thing. I'll just move him around a little bit. Patriot, same deal. Counter mine duty, holding position. Home planet's done. That's done. Here we go. Okay, so we haven't done this planet yet. We need a whole bunch of torpedoes, is what we need. And I don't think we got the mega credits for it. Nope, we got no mega credits, right? So we'll hold position for now until we can find something more useful for these guys to do. I think what I will do is send some of these ships with blasters, the best beams I got right now, down this way in case of I need to minesweep some small web minefields. At least I'll have blasters and not X-rays and be able to do something about it. Boy, I'd really like to bring some clans with me, but it's not worth the time hit. So I'll send 2 of these ships that have blasters down this way. I have no Molly on this planet, so that's a bit of a problem. This guy's making me money. This guy's just going to hold position for now, so is this Cygnus until I can get some more money. Where is all my money? I don't think I have much. I got some in the home world. But nothing really down here because of all these minefields I've been laying. So I think maybe I'll send one of these Cobals, maybe this little Mark IV, or one of these is a Mark IV, isn't it? Well, they all have Mark 7s, that's good. I think maybe I'll send this guy back towards the home world. Bring some gas back there, why not? This guy's doing the same thing. Alright. Let's go into the next ship. Virgo's on Minesweep. Done. Done, 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 done. Now we gotta do this area. So what have we got? We've got a Virgo coming into the theater with a Cobalt. Cobalt has an odd mix of stuff on it, doesn't it? What's that all about? It's all about not building torpedoes. There we go. He's towing the Virgo. We'll rendezvous on this planet. Here's where I've got my super transport freighter loaded with clans. And I really want to put these on the best planet. This temperature's pretty good, plus it's bovinoid, so I guess this is where I'll set up shop. Tell me I brought some mega credits. I probably didn't, because I didn't have a lot of them to work with. And I'm thinking right here, this is a pretty good ship too. Thinking about towing this STF back and bringing more clans down. Whoops, didn't bring them all down there. And I do believe that is what I will do. There's some fuel here for my ships. We'll head back up. Get another run of stuff down here. Send him back. I'm going to lay a little minefield with some of these torpedoes I got. In fact, I'll probably just drop them all. Why not? And I'll load him back up when he gets up here. So this guy will have to tow the STF. That's fine. Very good. Alright. Might as well beam these mega credits down too. So now I can kind of get this planet rolling. It's a pretty decent little planet. 59 temperature and 373 supplies a turn. Not going to tax my colonists because I want them to grow. I want the natives to grow too, but I need money, so I'm going to hit them right now. Next turn I'll have some... Oh, yeah, because they're not at 100, because I just took this by force. I'm going to tax them right now. Down to 70. What is that, 22? Yeah, there we go. Get some mega credits right away so I can build up some stuff. That's good. I'll need to come back to this. Actually, I'll just set this to manual, that way it won't build. Very good. Alright, next ship. Merlin's building Molly for me. Guy's done, done. Taurus. Beam up whatever I can. And I need the money, not the supplies. Okay. Virgo's about to hit some stuff. Set enemy rebel. Cool. What's this guy gonna do? I got 41 torpedoes. He just took this planet. What's this planet look like? Gypsodals in Unity. Ooh, a nice little planet. Temperature's a little low, but not bad. I would like to get some clans here if I can hold this space. We'll see what we can do. He built his rushes with blasters. So he will be able to have some sweep ability. These rushes are going to be a problem. I don't know what I'm going to do about them yet. But we'll worry about that a little later. For now, let's take while the getting's good. I'll beam down 10 of these. 10 of these, in case he counterattacks this turn. I can't defend this planet yet. Mission kill, enemy, no, enemy rebel. That's good. Next, throw all these ships. These guys all have missions. This Patriot still has this intercept mission set. Heck, let's leave it. Where did that MBR run off to? Disappear? It's quite odd. Oh! That's a threat. You see this? This is a fire cloud coming towards my space. If the Borg have any kind of significant firepower, they can channel them all in right on top of me in one turn. But I don't think that they do. Fire clouds, I don't see any biocides, which is what I would be worried about right now. That's fed space. So maybe I don't need to worry about that too much. He's got 23 warships. That military score is pretty low. I don't think he has any heavy carriers. Still, this is something to keep an eye on. If you see a fire cloud coming at you, expect an attack fleet soon. If this continues further towards my space, I'll definitely vector these Virgos up. In the meantime, yes, this was towed by a MBR a turn ago. Where did it go? There's the MBR, 120. Now it's missing. A lot of places it could have gone, but I don't see it. Which is odd. Whoops, search for planet. Ship. 120. Oh no, is it right underneath me? Yep. So he could, like, tow me next turn wherever he wants. But that's not too much of a... He could rob me. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, in fact, that's what he's going to do. He's going to rob me. How did he pull that off? Is he not cloaked? He is cloaked. How did he end up right where I am? He must have predicted I would still be on an intercept mission. And landed right in space there? I don't know. This ship is done for, though. He can rob me outright right now and capture, so we jettison the fighters and we sacrifice this ship. Goodbye. Because it's not very useful to him without fighters. He has no way to rearm it. Whereas if I left the fighters on, I'd have to fight it here in a few turns. So we'll give that ship up. Usually you're pretty safe in deep space, but I guess, you know, if you keep on these stupid missions, you follow a ship, he can predict where you'll land. And that's what he did in this case. So, there we go. We lose that guy. Next ship. Yes, this guy's bringing some shit back to the homeworld. Very nice. These guys are all good for now. This guy is not good for now. All that precious molly. I got lots of molly down here. We'll bring it back. Next. 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 Kind of playing this one pretty quickly. I built a Cygnus, but I don't really have anything I needed to do right this second. Maybe pick up some money somewhere if I have any. I don't really. Well, I need to beam up money with that cobalt. There we go. I'm going to beam up that too. So I'm just going to leave him as is for now. Patriot's heading there. Very good, very good. Alright, so all my ships are pretty good. With the exception of I need a cobalt up here to lay mines. but I'm bringing this one in right here, I think. So he'll be able to do that. He's got 55. They're marked for force, but it'll be enough. And there you have it. Alright, so he's going to rob this ship and I'm going to lose it, but whatever, no big deal. I'm making some gains down here. And we'll see how this works out for me. Build my planets. Did I click that? There we go. And my star bases. Now, because we're so close to the ship limit, I want to wait and see. I don't want to burn priority points. So I am only going to build ships if they're useful, probably. Really useful, like Virgos. This guy doesn't have the whole tech for Virgos. Do you have the whole tech for maybe a Linear Royale? Not really. I think I'm going to take the priority points here. Here I don't have enough trit right now to build a Virgo, so I'll take the priority points. Same deal here. Same deal here in Mali. And same deal here. So I think all I'll build is a Gemini here if I can, because I could use another one of those, and I don't want to. Whoops! I don't want to burn priority points on it if I don't have to. Yeah, so I'll build a Gemini for fighter production, and I'll wait to, I guess, use priority points to build up my Virgos. So there we go. That's it. That's my turn 31, and I'll see you on turn 32.